Okay, so I have put the adapter ring on there. I actually got it on both. This one was a little tight. Oops. Of course, now I'm going to drop everything. All right, so that one was a little tight to get on there, but yeah, that will work. So yeah, so that's pretty much how that works. So this will take you from the stock tube to another tube. They also have some, again, I'll leave a link in the description on these adapter pieces. They have different rings for different setups. And they have replacement factory rings as well. So if you wanted to, I think you can either change it to like a standard HVAC pipe. It doesn't look like these are, I thought they said these were insulated like the other ones, but this doesn't have the silver stuff inside. Huh. But yeah, those came from EcoFlow. So is there a part number on this? There's a SKU number. EcoWave Flow 2. Yeah, I don't know. But I never did see on any of the websites or anything if there was an actual size. So, but yeah, this definitely looks like it's twice as long as the ones that came with the unit. So we'll see. But that's what it is. All right, well, thanks for watching, and I will give a short update once I get this all set up and see how that works. I need to do an organization in here. I still have a few things I need to do. I still need to hook up the extended range for the booster for the cell service. I still need to connect up the cell router that I bought. So a few things. I still need to get the rack for the top installed, and then get the measurements and figure out what solar panels I'll be able to run, because I want to maximize the real estate I have up there. All right, well, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Okay, so I just hooked up the new tube I got, and it is way long. So before, I had to set the air conditioner on a box and put it between the seats, even to reach the window. And as you can tell, it's sitting on the floor, and the tube is connected, and it has tons of space. I could actually move it closer to the bed if I needed to. So that's awesome. So well worth the 39 bucks for the tube. The only downside, it's not insulated, but I don't really think it matters, because like I said, the other one had this really cool insulation in it. Right now I have the I just turned it on. So the AC is set at 75. The air temperature in the van is currently 85 degrees. So I'm going to, it is about 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm going to take a little nap. I had a fitful night. I didn't sleep for shit. I had too many things going on in my brain. So we're going to run this, and we're just running on the battery power. We don't have anything hooked up, so the battery's fully charged. It will be more than efficient to run for the next few hours. So I'm going to get this set up, pull the curtain closed, get it all nice and dark in here, and I'll let you know how things go. Alright, so I had hooked up the second tube, and so the temperature, the AC is running at 75 degrees. That's what the temperature I have it set at, and the ambient temperature is currently 77.6.7 ish. So yeah, it's working pretty good. Alright, I do like it. And so like I said, I hooked up both tubes. That way it's pulling fresh air from outside and not just recirculating. The one thing I did find, that because the back end I don't have any side windows or rear windows, there's really not a whole lot of airflow back there. So I'm doing a little research. I found some vents that kind of go behind that little panel right there. I don't know if you can see it there, that little panel, online, and then it ports out the back door. That way you don't have to put a roof in. The only downside to those, they're $350 each, so $700 if you want to get two. And it's basically just a one-way vent on the outside and a small fan with electric. Now the one on that I saw, it's on, I think it's an SD site or something like that. It does come with a remote to turn them on and off. I don't know why you would need that, but for $350, I looked into building my own, basically using like a large PC fan and a vent for the outside. I'm looking at less than $50 in parts to do both sides. So I'm probably going to build my own and just call it a day, because I'm not spending $700. The parts for Sprinter vans and a lot of these newer vans, yeah, I get it. You made a cool part, but it ain't worth $700. I'm sorry. The parts that you have, and I saw the fan, it is just basically a PC fan and a vent, so it's not worth $700. So I'm going to build my own. We're going to call that a day. I ordered in the vents. Once I get them and I can figure out how I'm going to mount them, I'll get the fans, and then I'll just wire it down through the door, down through the side post to my power bank, which I have a 12-volt power supply in this far corner, because that's the power I'm going to use when I run the diesel heater. So I'll be able to run those fans off of that 12-volt power supply, no problem. All right, well, like I said, this thing works pretty good. I really like this AC now that I'm starting to figure it out. And I have tons of tubes, so I can still move this even into this spot once I get all the shit cleaned up here. Because some of this is parts for the van, some of this is parts that need to be sorted. Who knows? I haven't organized this place yet, but we'll get to it. Thanks for watching.